Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, as you can see, we're back on the 6th because we're going to Hollywood Bar to have a chat to Trevor. If you remember, 6 months ago we did 3 videos on the Hollywood Bar when Trevor first built it and had it just opened 6 months ago, and he's had a bit of a nightmare, it would appear. Anyway, I'll let him tell you all about it. Also, please don't forget, guys, I need your help with this algorithm business. We really need you to subscribe. If you've already subscribed, I really could do with you, please, sharing the content that you like with your friends and get them to subscribe. Anyway, we're going to go, and this is Trevor, we're going to go and have a chat. Okay. Hi Trevor. Some of the viewers will remember that we did 3 videos on this Hollywood bar 6 months ago when you first built the bar. Since then we've had a very slow high season, not really high at all. So I'm sure there are plenty of viewers, some of whom may be considering opening a bar themselves, who would like to hear from you about how the last 6 months has gone. Has it been all plain sailing or not?
Not.
No,
it never is when you have a bar in this town. Ours has been probably more tumultuous than just about anybody's. It's been very interesting. So far we're on our 3rd mother's son. First one was an alcoholic. The second one of the guys that wanted to invest into the business fell in love with her, like the whole 9 yards. It's just like the worst story ever. Like the brand new iPhone, bought her a motorbike, bought her gold, took her to the gold shop, smothered her in Swarovski crystals. It's just like, anyway, he might be watching this, so you might need to cut this out. There's a good chance he's not going to be an investor anymore. But yeah, so that was that. And the third one, she seems like she's pretty good. We also, if you run a bar here, rule number 1 is you never get your own girls. You just don't go there. Yep. And then what I found out was the rule number 2, which I didn't know, is don't have anyone working here that you've before. My cashier is a lovely girl, but you know we'd been kind of together before, and you know we agreed that it was business now and there was no whatever. But unfortunately, even though she had a boyfriend, she got incredibly jealous if I brought a girl into the bar. But one day I brought a girl in that was older, and what I didn't know is, because I can't speak Thai, so while they're chatting away to each other, I got no idea. They could be saying, "Oh, your hair looks nice today." I got no idea what they're saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, this girl told my cashier that I'd been seeing her for quite a while now, and that she was pretty sure she's pregnant, and she thinks that I'm the father.
Oh my God.
So anyway, so she's run upstairs. I'm like, what's wrong with her? So I chased her up to see what's going on, walked in, and she punched me in the face, right? And now I'm an ex-boxer, right? So I know most people can't throw a punch because they've never been trained how to transfer the weight, how to move with the balls of your feet and whatever. Well, I can tell you she's definitely been trained how to fight, because it was a good hit. Dropped me. Anyway, so of course arms and legs going everywhere. So just drama really. And then so January the 1st we faced a mass walkout where I actually did not open the doors because we had no girls and we had no cashiers.
On the 1st of January you had a mass walkout?
Yes.
Oh,
so we had no cashiers and no girls. And the next day we opened up with 1 cashier and 2 girls. One of them lasted a day and a half, I think, and she just said, "Oh, it's not for me." But interestingly, we've rebuilt pretty solidly, and Natty, my friend, who I've known for, how long have I known you? 4 years?
Sorry?
How long have I known you for? 4 years?
More than 4.
4 or 5 years. I said, "Natty, I'm in a good spot of bother. I come help you tea." So Natty came and helped out. She brought 3 of her mates with her. We're now training at about 14.
You've got 14 girls
14,
now, from 0 to 14.
0 to 14. That started yesterday. A couple of freelancers as well. We had 16 on staff, and we've got, I think, 4 or 5 coming over the next week or so. to say that we put a lot of effort into recruitment would be an understatement. But that's the key here. Like, we've got a really good business model. When we've got girls on, we always do well. So the secret for us now is we've got 14 or 15 is to get another 15. Really, if you have 30 girls on, it then means on any given day you've probably got 20 working.
Yeah.
Right? I thought Natty wasn't going to come in today because it was her birthday yesterday and she sold 33 drinks. Paralytic. But good fun. It was a good party. So, like, Opal's not here, she's been long time. Kate's not here, she's been long timed. So there's always girls that aren't here, even though they're here. I think Om's been long timed as well, she's gone. So you're always going to be a few down, regardless. And then there's days off, sick days. So you need more than you need, if that makes sense. Yeah. So that's how that works. Just for us, we're trying to get a balance of, salaried girls are always your best because you can build your business around your salaried girls.
Yeah.
But when you're struggling, you need to offer a healthy 10-day contract to get people to give you a try it out. Then some girls we've got about 5 or 6 I think freelancers. Because some girls we've got a couple.
They come later, don't they? The freelancers?
Yeah, and it depends on what they want, why they want it. We've got a couple of them, 2 sisters, and they're both really pretty. One's 23, one's 21. But they get customers that want to take them for a week or 2 weeks, quite regularly. They guys that are coming into town. So for them, it's better to work as a freelance because when the guy's in town, they're with him, and then they come back and work freelance when they can. So it's kind of trying to balance it all and juggle it all and all of that. But it's so. From a business angle, like if you're talking about guys that want to own a business here, like this is not my first bar, and I've been coming to Pattaya for probably 12 or 13 years regularly before I opened a bar. It wasn't something I did quickly. And the other side of it, I would suggest, if they're people that haven't been in business before, I'd probably advise them against it, because if you haven't been in business in your own country, to then go to a foreign country with different culture, different rules, different laws,
it's asking for problems.
I think it is. But if you've been in business, and to me, I was a little bit lucky in that I had like a couple of hairdressing salons, and I also had a distribution business and a warehousing business. So I had like 16, 17 girls on staff through my hairdressing shops, and I also had another 8 or so in my warehousing business. So I'd had like 15 or so years of managing girls. Now, in Australia, the most mental girls you'll come across are hairdressers, but compared to bar girls, they're a day at the beach. I give you a strong tip. But a lot of the energy is the same. It's making sure they're recognised, making sure they feel important. All of that is kind of similar. I would suggest if they've been in business before and they want to have a go at it, people will say a lot of negative things about bars. They'll say, the best way to make a small fortune in Thailand is start with a large one. It's actually not true. Bars are quite profitable once you get past your break-even point, right? But getting past your break-even point is not necessarily easy, So if you've got a little bit of marketing now, so you've got a little bit of social skills, you've got an ability to use social media and stuff like that, you can make it work, and lots of people do, and lots of people fail, right? So that's about getting a bad rent deal, getting a wrong location, not doing your due diligence, all of those things. But if you get all of that right, you can do okay out of bars here. There are easier ways to make money, promise you that, okay? But probably from my point of view, this is a lot more fun. It really, it might be drama-rama, but it's never dull. So, that's good. So it all comes back to, I suppose, what you want, what lifestyle you want, how you can encompass that into your persona, I suppose.
How have people reacted to the movies and everything, all that? The customers, how do they like it?
Yeah, I think it's more just that it's there. You know,
Yeah.
like it's not. Nobody comes in and go, "Wow, I wouldn't have come in if you didn't have the videos running."
No.
But it's just a little bit of entertainment when they are here.
Yeah.
You know, we have the sound that goes to the videos during the day, and
Yeah.
then in the evening we just turn the sound off and put something a little, dance music,
Yeah.
a little bit more upbeat
Yeah.
stuff on. But yeah, it's just something. Like a lot of bars I go into, they've got plain walls, and you sit there, you've got a drink, and there's nothing going on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we just wanted to have something that was a little bit of
Yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah, I mean, some bars have sports bars. They have all different sports on and everything. That's their thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
this
their
is
thing.
Hollywood, so you have movies on,
Great.
which I think is great. I really like it. So how what do you think about Soy 6? I mean, what do you think about it? You've been here 6 months now.
Well, I've been here 6 months, but the 6 was always probably my main destination when I was a punter, and still is. Like, the 6 is great value. Like for come here, be careful. We can't say too much, but
No,
in
you
terms
can't.
of if you're a consumer,
Yes.
you come to Soy 6. It's just a great value product.
Yeah, it is,
really
yeah,
is.
yeah.
It's good fun. The quality of the bars is better than it used to be. When I first came here, some of them were diabolical.
Oh, they were terrible. The
You
guest
felt-
rooms,
you
especially,
felt-
terrible.
It felt like you needed a tetanus shot when you left some
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, but now that's all changed.
I
It's
think
completely
so,
different.
Yeah. You still got one or two that I'm sure if you went up into the abyss, it's going to be pretty grubby, but most of them are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering about your prices. I mean, the prices on Soy 6 seemed, from what I can see, even after COVID, seem to be much cheaper than they are on places like Bacau and what have you.
I think it's largely dependent on the bar. Like,
Yeah.
I've been to a couple of bars here and I go, "What? How much?"
Yeah.
So that's going to be different in individual bars. For us, I think we're about 90 or 95 baht a beer, depending
Yeah.
upon what it is.
Yep.
House
That's sort of
spirits-
gentleman's club prices, which is okay.
Yeah. Oh, look, and the reality is there's going to be some areas of Pattaya that are going to be traditionally less expensive.
Yeah.
Because the rents there are cheaper.
Yes.
Soy 6 became really, really popular, and it wasn't ignored by the landlords. So we do pay a little bit extra premium
Yeah,
rent here. So
that's right.
you're not going to have a beer at 60 baht on Soy 6. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, that's
because
right.
it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Um,
What about whiskey and spirits and tequilas and things like that? How much are
Base
they?
spirits, I think we usually around about 130 or 140, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
We're not. I think compared to most Soy 6 bars, we're probably at average or a little bit under, but we're not expensive. Yeah. So I'm looking at here. What are we for our vodkas? House vodkas 130. House whiskey, which is blend, is 90 baht. Probably might have a look at popping those up 10 baht or so. But yeah, even for a really good rum, Havana Club 7, 160 baht. I mean, that's good value.
Right.
Yeah.
And Soy 6 opens much earlier than normal bars, doesn't it? I mean, it tends to open around 2 o'clock-ish. A lot of bars 2-3 o'clock. doesn't
Some
it?
of the bars are 1 till 1, some are 2 till 2. We're 2 till 2.
Yeah.
And when I say 2, casually 2. Like,
Yeah.
we open the doors at 2, but the girls are generally still doing their makeup,
Yeah, of
putting
course,
their,
and
doing
eating.
their hair and getting something to eat.
Yeah.
Because ultimately it's a 12-hour day. It's a long day.
Yeah.
So I don't get too bent out of shape if they're not ready exactly at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want them in the room at 2 o'clock. And I do get a
Yes.
bit grumpy if they come in and sign in and then go to the salon to go get their hair done. No, that's not how it works. But, they're Thai girls. They will take any liberty they can.
Yeah. So, would you do it again? Is the question.
Oh, yeah.
You would. Yeah.
Well, this is my second go at it, so...
Well, the first go, 6 months ago, ended up a bit of a disaster, but you restarted.
Yeah, and look, it's probably like a lot of things. If you've got a decent network of female friends, like, I can always, if we've got a party on or something, I can there's a couple of girls I can call, say, hey, you want to freelance for the evening, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, yeah, or, oh, it doesn't work for me that day. That sort of relationships that you can build up can be helpful. So, yeah,
you would do it again?
I do it again, yeah. I actually really enjoy it.
Right. Well, that's good.
I've got a guy, Woody, who does my evening managing, and he's really, really good socially. Like, he can work a room.
Yeah.
And my business partner, who's like a minor investor really, but he's also really good with people and really good at working a room. I'm hopeless, right? You know, if I met you today, I'll forget your name tomorrow. Like, but I do the best I can. And so I sort of concentrate on what I'm good at, which is, you know, I'm good at working the internet, I'm good at getting customers in, I'm good at setting the targets for how the bar works and stuff like that. So I try and concentrate on what I'm good at and let other people that are better at those areas to do those areas, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay. Anyway, I mean, we can finish the video there. You've given us a little indication of how not so easy it is.
And sorry we couldn't get all the girls to come up and say
no,
hello.
They were shy.
They're a bit shy.
Don't worry about
I'm going to be on TV.
Oh no. No problem. Okay, well, we'll finish the video there. I just wanted everyone to know it's not quite as easy as people think it is.
No,
I mean,
definitely not.
I mean, you've got, as you said, you've got to reach your break even. After that, you're laughing, but you've got to reach your break even.
Correct.
I think the biggest problem that you said, and also David from Pattaya, when I spoke to him, was getting girls. Getting the girls. And
getting them is your hardest problem,
yes.
Keeping them is your second hardest problem.
Yes.
And we always tell everyone, like when we have a meeting with the management team, say, look, we've got 10 problems, and 9 of them we don't have enough girls. That's pretty much how it works. So that is our sole focus now, is just working to, we've got more than one recruiter. And I can't go through the model of what we use or anything. There's some things I can't tell you.
No.
But that's something we're really concentrating on, because the reality is, if we've got enough girls, the business does really well. Right? We've got a good business model. People like it here. We've got a lot of loyal customers that actually really enjoy the bar. But it's just like you wouldn't go to a pub that had no beer.
No,
you wouldn't go to a bar that has no girls. It's one follows the other.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Okay, so Trevor, thank you for having us here.
No worries.
And I think that the guys will be very interested to learn how difficult it is. I'm sure. All right, Trevor.
Oh, and one last question. Natty's birthday yesterday.
Oh, right.
How old were you, Natty? 26.
26.
She looks like she's 12.
Okay.
26.
26. All right.
Cool. All right.
Enjoy. Right, well, thanks a lot, Trevor.
Bye, buddy.
Okay, I shall see you again. Okay, bye. Bye. I think it's really interesting to get the inside story on bars. I mean, we all go in them and everything, but what happens behind the scenes, I think, is fascinating, you know. Anyway, I think I enjoyed the chat. I hope you guys did. I think it's a great bar, by the way. Anyway, please, guys, subscribe and like and share. Share, please. And thank you very much for watching.